Coconut water, a drink made from the liquid inside young green coconuts. But have you ever wondered what a coconut actually is? It's a fruit, but what kind of fruit is it? Where does it grow? And how do people get them? If you look at the top of a coconut, you'll see that it has 3 eyes. Now, if you think about it, a coconut isn't just a fruit, it's an entire plant in itself. That's right. It has roots, leaves, flowers, and stems. All these things are contained inside the hard shell that you crack open to get to the meat inside. When you split a coconut open, you can see all these things. The soft white stuff inside the shell is called coconut meat or coconut pulp. The clear liquid surrounding the meat is coconut water. Coconut water can be extracted from the unripened fruit. When you drain the water, you will notice that there is this fibrous-looking thing inside the coconut. This is the coconut meat. Coconut meat is usually eaten as a candy called copra. This can be eaten raw, toasted, or shredded. It can also be turned into oil by squeezing out all its juices. This oil is often used to cook other foods. Now let's talk about the coconut plant. Coconut plants can live for hundreds of years and grow up to 98 feet tall. They grow best in warm climates and need lots of water to survive. Coconut trees produce both male and female flowers. The male flowers are sterile, so they can't produce any fruit. But the female flowers can bear fruit when pollinated by the wind. The coconut palm tree is one of the most useful trees in the world because almost every part of it can be used in some way. For example, the wood from the trunk of the tree can be used to make furniture and paper. The leaves can be used to make mats and baskets. Even the roots of the tree can be used to make rope. And of course, we can use the coconuts that grow on the tree for food and drink. Coconuts are very nutritious. They're full of healthy fats, fiber, and vitamins. In fact, they're so good for you that some people say they should be called nature's multivitamins. Coconuts can help improve your digestion because they're full of fiber. They can also help you lose weight because they make you feel full without adding too many calories to your diet. Coconuts can even help boost your energy levels because they're full of healthy fats and sugars. And let's not forget about coconut oil. This oil is made from the meat of the coconut fruit, and it's full of healthy fats and vitamins. Coconut oil can help improve your digestion, and it can also be used to cook other foods. When coconuts grow on trees, they hang in clusters. Each cluster has several fruits growing close together. When a coconut is ripe, it falls off the tree and lands on the ground. Sometimes people pick them up and take them home to eat. Other times, they're left where they fall and decompose. If you've ever seen a beach covered in coconuts, you know that someone must have been enjoying themselves. That's right. People often eat coconuts on the beach after picking them up off the sand. You can also buy coconuts at most grocery stores. Just look for the ones with the brown shells. If you want to try something different, ask for green coconuts instead. These have white shells and taste a little bit like cucumbers. You may be wondering why coconuts are brown. Well, it's because they soak up the sun's rays as they grow, just like us. The more sun they get, the darker they become. But don't worry, the inside of a coconut is always white, no matter what color the outside is. Some people believe that coconuts can help prevent certain diseases, such as heart disease and diabetes. This is because coconuts are full of healthy fats and fibers that can lower cholesterol levels and blood sugar levels. However, this is only true if you don't add too much coconut to your diet. Too much of anything can be bad for you, even healthy foods like coconuts. So if you want to enjoy all the benefits that coconuts have to offer, make sure you don't overdo it. There are many ways to enjoy coconut, but here are a few of my favorites. First, you can simply drink coconut water straight from the shell. This is a great way to stay hydrated and get some electrolytes after a workout. You can also use coconut water in smoothies or other drinks. Just remember not to add too much sweetness or you'll cancel out the healthy benefits. You can also use coconut meat in salads or other dishes. To do this, simply remove the shell and then cut the meat into small pieces. Finally, don't forget about coconut oil. This oil can be used to cook other foods or simply spread on toast. It's important to note that not all coconut products are created equal. For example, some coconut waters are pasteurized, which means that they've been heated to kill off any harmful bacteria. This can make them safer to drink, but it can also destroy some of their nutrients. In addition, some coconut oils are processed in a way that removes some of their healthy fats. So be sure to read labels carefully when shopping for coconut products. Look for those that are labeled as raw and organic whenever possible. Here are some tips on how to choose a good coconut. Look for coconuts with brown shells. This means they've had enough time to ripen and will taste better than green coconuts. Also, make sure the shells are hard and free of any cracks or dents. If you can, try to find coconuts that are still attached to their leaves. This is a sign that they were picked recently and will be fresher. When you crack open a coconut, the meat should be white and firm. If it's yellow or mushy, it's not very fresh and you shouldn't eat it. Coconuts are really good at surviving. They can float in the ocean for weeks and still sprout when they land on land. Coconuts are also really strong. Their shells are so hard that they can be used as a weapon. People in some cultures use coconuts as a symbol of peace. This is because they're able to grow in both salty and fresh water. In some cultures, coconuts are used to celebrate special occasions, such as weddings and holidays. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment below with any thoughts you have. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.